Back again, guys. What's good? It's your boy, MarkN, MUFC fan. How are you doing, people? I know it's just been lunchtime, so some of you are probably completing your meals or getting about ready to get back to work. How are you feeling? How are you feeling? Good news week. The good vibes is on. The launch today as well of the new third kit, the old school retro trefoil edition, white with red and black stripes. Guys, it's an exciting week for Manchester United. So many things happening. Lots of deals happening right now. As you know, Matthijs de Ligt and Mazraoui set to complete their medicals in this current moment as we're speaking. You could be hearing a "here we confirm go," meaning medicals complete and stuff in the next hour, if not few minutes. Guys, I got a little bit of an early insight, so let's see how it goes. That now complete. United are moving aggressive. They're holding a meeting right now. Exit talks, critical exit talks to get the move on Victor Lindelof and Scott McTominay completed so they can overhaul the midfield. You know what I mean? I've been hearing some reports coming in, guys, so let's get right into it. Big up to you, Stratford Gamer. Big up to you, Football Fan Zone. Hey, Stephanie Griffin, hope you're well. How are you doing? Great to see United upgrading underperforming players. Still quite a few left. Well, stick around, Steph, because I think a lot of this is going to be happening very soon. Let's get into the reports right now. And let's start off with none other than Victor Lindelof, guys. And the Swede is set to leave, as it seems. There's a lot of interest coming in, not only from Saudi Arabia, but Turkey as well. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things. Manchester United are meeting currently to let them know we're trying to offload this guy. He's probably going to be gone before this week is out. And if Victor Lindelof leaves, don't be surprised you see a Mario Hermoso walk through the door. Guys, there's some conflicting reports coming out. Has been a report on Mario Hermoso. I will touch on that just now. But let's move from Victor Lindelof and go straight to Scott McTominay. It is said that we've rejected 2 bids so far for Fulham, and they might not be coming back in. But there's some odds and there's some reports that Fulham might just be making a return to get the player. And there's also a team that's been spending some money lately in the window by the name of Tottenham Hotspur that has shown serious interest in Scott McTominay. So it's going to be something that you might be able to see a transfer happen for him as well. He is also part of the talking points in the meeting that's happening today. Guys, could we see a double exit this week? It's going to be very interesting, guys. And this is what we were talking about. I know the last 2-3 weeks were dead and you were frustrated. I was frustrated with you because I've been researching and doing my research, trying to get all the information I can, but it was just prolonged and protracted. But now the results are coming in and the dominoes are tipping over and Manchester United are moving aggressive in the market, guys. So standing on business, we might be seeing 2 outs. I know there have been a lot of reports about Jadon Sancho to PSG, guys, but I'm here to tell you that that is probably now a pipe dream. PSG and their pursuit, and I know this article was a few hours before, but I can tell you now, this article came out literally 20 minutes before confirmation that PSG has signed Desiree Doué, and I'm going to show you this, and it's coming out from the GOAT Fabrizio Romano, and you know he does not miss. He's the tap-in master, and it's Desiree Doué will become a new Paris Saint-Germain player with no doubt after decision made last night. Bayern already out of the race as they never got any agreement or final green light. PSG will get the formal steps done. So I think this spells a little bit of a tangent, in terms of PSG hopes of signing Jadon Sancho. It might not be as intense as we think, because with this youngster, it might be seeming now that they have locked up their transfers in attack. Now, does that spell any problems for UGARTE? No, it does not, as Manchester United are still in talks, positive talks being had, and currently are very on the verge of signing UGARTE on a loan, and we're just finding out which is it going to be an obligation or an option to buy. That information is going to come to you by this evening, guys. I promise you, there is going to be breaking reports. Yeah, bro, you did say this, and I did confirm when you said that. I heard about that. I just didn't want to say anything until it was confirmed for sure. And now it has been. Now we know, guys. You know, there might be the likelihood of Jadon Sancho staying, and a lot of people may not like that, but it might just be the situation. The only thing I can say to you guys is that this is one of those things where you must have a little patience because we are getting some of the deadwood out. We may not be able to get all of them out in this window, but at the same time, it does not make this a bad window. The window is silently shaping up to be one of the top windows we've had in a couple years, guys. I mean, if Scott McTominay and Victor Lindelof do leave this week, that means the signing of Mario Hermoso could be possible for 6 million euros over 3 years per year deal. It's going to be interesting, you know, somewhere in the region of 90k per week. The guy is going to be earning. I would say that's a definite upgrade on a Victor Lindelof. Left-footed, very good with the ball, and a progressive defender. Very good in aerially as well. Big up to you, Sniper Man, coming in. Hope you're well, my brother. What's good? What's good? Tell me how you're feeling. I know the window has been going sadly before, but today it's been stepped up this week. And guys, let's get into this. As you know, I brought you the reports this morning when, you know, he arrived, when the pair arrived at Carrington this morning. I was live telling everyone, I've been hearing it, they are at Carrington. And it's reported that their medicals are almost finished, guys. And, you know, it should be coming out with reports. You might even be seeing official pictures saying, here we go, official with the shirts in hand. You know, it looks like Matthijs might be getting the number 3 or the number 4 kit. Let's see how it goes. I'm wondering what number is Mazraoui going to get. Is he going to get the 29 or is he going to get another number, guys? What are your thoughts in the comments about their kit numbers as they are surely about to be completing medicals and become Manchester United players? Now, like I was saying about Mario Hermoso, guys, there's been some conflicting reports coming out earlier, and some reports are saying United have walked away from the deal, but there are also some reports coming in that Mario Hermoso has changed his former agency to also supplement the deal to Manchester United. It was said that there was them bids came in from Saudi, which caused those former agents to try to increase their bid in discussions with Man United, and the player was not having it. So what happened? He switched his agencies to CAA. And these, if you know CAA, guys, we have done a lot of good business with them in the past. And their reports are that the 6 million euro bid is seen as the best possible offer so far by the player, who is currently waiting on Manchester United to give him the green light to come for a medical. Let's see if Manchester United makes this deal, guys. You want me to get into this? Manchester United should look at the possibility of signing him. The Red Devils have recently agreed deals for De Ligt as well as Mazraoui from Bayern Munich. The holding midfielder is the next priority for the club. We believe United should also attempt to bolster the left side of defense. With the budget being limited, Hermoso is a solid acquisition for United on a free transfer. The 29-year-old is predominantly a central defender, but also can operate from the left-back role. He has made over 50 appearances from that position. United currently have Luke Shaw and Terrell Malacia as specialists in the left back, but the latter has been sidelined for 14 months with a knee issue. Shaw has also been unreliable with his fitness, and Erik Ten Hag has admitted that he can never play 60 games a season after his horrific leg break. Lisandro Martinez was tried in the Community Shield yesterday, but he struggled from the position. He is most comfortable building up the play from centre-back. Hence, United are looking at Hermoso, who won La Liga titles with Atletico in 2021 and is eyeing a 3-year deal worth £99,000 per week. United have made initial contact. We believe the club should proceed and recruit him as other elite European clubs might try to meet his demands. Guys, what are your thoughts in the comments? Let me know what you're thinking. I think it's looking really positive with Hermoso. Hopefully, as we complete the exit of Victor Lindelof, we might see this deal being done. And that's not even all, guys. There's other reports coming out right now that United are still Still looking at Sanderberg from Burnley. It's possible that the midfielder could be brought in alongside UGARTE if the deal is completed for a loan. Guys, how interesting would that be? Two midfielders coming in and both of them better than Scott McTominay. One probably starting at the DM and the other as an option. Guys, what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Big up to you, Adia Kakumba. Big up, Broski. How are you? I'm good. Guehi, 68 million deal move for Newcastle and add on Yilmaz. Good move for Newcastle. Nicholas Gonzalez signed for Newcastle and Oswala ready to... Bro, big up to Newcastle, bro. But you know what? We're going to trounce you in the league, brother. I can't wait to meet you at Old Trafford and smack you up. With the signings we're getting, bro, it's going to be fine. The medical is reported to have been completed and they're going through the signings of the contracts as we speak, but they haven't confirmed it, bro. I'm just telling you what I've heard from a source. So don't, you know what I mean? You will hear the confirmed reports about the medical being complete in a few hours, probably like an hour or probably less, I would surmise, you know what I mean, if my source is correct, as they usually have been in this transfer window. De Ligt, probably the number 3. Maybe, hopefully he gets the number. Big up to you, Angie MUFC, and big up to everyone in the chat, the mods, the VAR room. This is the day of transfer window where we can actually celebrate feeling more happy today and more transfers possibly coming in. Yes, there are, Angie. And we're possibly looking at bringing in Sanderberg alongside UGARTE. We have said to have been holding positive talks for the player, and it's very, very possible that he could be coming in the next couple hours, or possibly before the week is out. Manuel UGARTE could be a Manchester United player. Let's see how it goes. Manchester United are moving aggressive in the window, and that's not only in the terms of incomings. But as I move on, I've been speaking earlier about Scott McTominay and Victor Lindelof, and now we're going to talk about young Facundo Pellistri. There have been reports coming in that Bologna want to sign him. Will we do the deal? I think it would be interesting. And it would promote further talks with, and maybe the possibility of bringing in another player. And I know, guys, it might be a long shot, but we have had our eye on Giancarlo Scalvini. It's reported that he is back in training. So let's see if that might be something where we might be trying our options next. There's also a decent player at Bologna as well who plays in the centre-back position. Let's see how it goes. But it looks like Bologna are very, very keen, as they are willing to open talks with the player to find out his stance on personal terms and then move on to discussions with Man United for the player. No, there are conflicting reports, because there has been a report that came out the same time that also said that Hermoso changed agencies so he can facilitate the deal to Manchester United, which he thought was the most suitable for him, as he wants to remain in Europe. So this is why I'm reporting on both sides. This is why I said there's conflicting reports on Hermoso right now, Sniper Man, because I don't want to tell you the deal is rejected and then later on in the day you hear, here we go for Hermoso, right? So I'm just giving both sides of the report so that you have both choice. You know that it's possible. It's still 50-50 at this point. We need Sancho, his versatility, his ability. We need to give the lad a chance to prove himself. His mistakes are in the past. While the jury is still out on his attitude, we should support him 100%. I am keeping this energy for Anthony this season as well, guys. I am going to predict to you guys now 25 GA for Anthony, maybe 15 goals and 10 assists, or maybe 12 goals and 13 assists. But I'm predicting 25 GA, just letting you guys know now. Big up to all of you coming in. Smash the like button, guys. It really, really helps the channel grow. And thank you so much. I've been smashing through 700 subs on the road as we march on to the opening day against Fulham, guys. 1K, 1,000 subscribers. To help the channel grow, guys. We must grow to be there. Big up to you, Toxier. UGARTE might be a good signing, but we can do better by signing Fofana and BERGE. Well, Toxie, I have bad news for you. I know a lot of people are reporting that Fofana is an option, but I will tell you guys right now, I have reported it this morning. Fofana has decided to reject Manchester United, and he has decided to accept the contract from AC Milan. It's reported that he will become an AC Milan player before the week is out. Now, if Man United maybe increase their offer, there might be chance that he changes his mind. But the reports coming out is that he's set to reject us, guys. So it's not going to be Fofana. And I think Fofana cannot play the DM role because he loses the ball 14 times every single game, and that's his only defect. I think he would be a good 8, but not in the 6th role, my guy. Big up to you. Yali is coming in. We can end up with 3 CDMs, UGARTE, BERGE, and Cass. Or maybe Cass will be moved up to the 8. It might be interesting to see. I think that might be good. Yali is also saying he hopes everyone in the chat is having a nice day. Big up to all of you. No, only Sancho, Rashford, and Anthony and Mount. I'm worrying about our game with Fulham. Why, bro? De Ligt is going to be fit and available. Mazraoui was having a full preseason with Bayern. He's going to be fit and available. So why worry, bro? We're going to have a stronger defense to start the game. You've seen the amount of chances we created against Man City. Why don't you think we can do it against Fulham, my brother? Let me know. Yeah, I know last year we lost, but last year we were not playing the high line from game day 1. So let's see how it goes, my brother. Give it time. Mazraoui coming in will definitely help Anthony, but he isn't a miracle worker. Yeah, I know that, Tommy Boyle. But I'm telling you now, this is what my guy is going to do. You know what I mean? Tommy, you know what? I feel so strongly. Maybe I will buy an Anthony kit and support him this season and show you guys how solid I am behind my convictions. Maybe that's what I will do. You know? What do you guys think in the comments? Should I show my sincerity by getting the Anthony kit? What color? The blue one or the red one? I think I'd get it in blue. If I had to get a red one, it would have to be probably Bruno or Manuel maybe. What do you guys think in the comments? Let me know what you're thinking. Tommy Dunn already has the goalkeeping Onana kit as well. I forgot to mention that. Anyway, guys, let's keep this moving on. I've got another little bit of a snappy little update. And this update is coming in the form of Toby Collier. He is set to remain at Old Trafford this season. I have been reporting to you guys since the beginning of the window. There has been many reports that there are 5 to 7 youngsters who will be promoted to the first team. And Toby Collier is one of these, bro. Is one of these guys. The other is Ethan Wheatley. The third is going to be Habib Ogunai. The fourth is prospectively already none other than Harry Amas. And number 5 so far, seemingly and unlikely to be after making some shockingly good performances in preseason, is Maxi Oyedele, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see how it works out going forward. And don't rule out Chido Obi Martin, who will first play some games in the youth system before being promoted quickly into the first team. Guys, this is a little bit of a update on the youth, so you guys are not worried about them going out on loans because they're going to be here to provide the same. Yeah, I know, but the United blue kit is pretty thick and it's got a nice long sleeve. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll get it in blue and save the red one for Captain Bruno, bro, because I think Bruno is going to have an amazing year this season, guys. I think he's going to have an amazing year. You know what I mean? Let me bring this up again. Guys, keep your eyes out. I know this is not a deal you are going to be excited to be talking about or hearing about, but it's very possible. As you can see, Manchester United, they have been cutting that wage bill down. I also want to clarify for you all that his original wages are 215k per week in euros, and the only reason that he's been receiving 600 plus K per week is because Barcelona did not want to pay him a lump sum of 16 million pounds in fees owed to him because of the COVID period, but they decided to triple his wages so they can pay him off on a monthly fashion. So this is why his wages are prospectively worth 600 plus K per week right now, guys. So, you know, if he was to be purchased by Manchester United for somewhere in the region of 42 million pounds, which I heard that a bid was rejected that we made for 41 million for him in the late night of last night, guys. Let's see how it goes. I won't rule it out. I would say if it happens, it will be alongside UGARTE because it would probably be him or Sanderberg, in my honest opinion. And that's what I'm going to say, guys. Big up to all of you watching. 36 and only 12 likes. Come on, guys. Let's get to 50 likes, please. I'm begging you. Smash those likes. It shares the channel around. It helps it grow. It brings in, it suggests the channel to next possible viewers, and they will be in the comments smashing likes as well. So help me out, guys. Help the channel grow. We need to grow. Yeah, I am positive, bro. And I'm going to be getting that Anthony kit. I don't know if I'm going to get the Sancho kit, though. I don't know. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. I'll get the Anthony one in blue. I decided I'll get the long sleeve Anthony one in blue, right? Because I'm getting the white one in a menu. And let's see what happens with the red. Maybe Sancho, maybe Bruno. Maybe Sancho, maybe Bruno. Yeah, De Jong, yep, let's not get him. We can't have two Luke Shaws in the team. Well, it might be a possibility. He might have some injury issues, but who's to say with the new medical team coming in, guys, that we don't improve the health of our players over the course of the season? I mean, thinking about the brand new medical facility being built, 50 million being invested into the brand new Carrington facility, I would say, guys, it's highly likely that our team will be kept fit with state-of-the-art medical treatment and a brand new medical staff that's coming in to greet the new devices. Now, let's keep it moving, guys. I wanted to touch on some little other stories that might be coming in. Let's see what's going on, bro. And this news is coming in really crazy. I'm going to bring it right to the stage right now, guys. You know, bro, tell me what you guys are thinking. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to make it full screen. I'm just making this full screen, guys. Let me know what you think. What do you think? That's not the question, bro. The question was, what do you think about what's on the screen right now? Yali, we're both thinking and praying it's not, bro. 60 million for this dude. Oh my goodness, bro. I can't. I can't. I don't want to see this. What you don't understand? What do you mean, my bro? Like, would you pay 60 million for Jared Branthwaite, guys? Let me know in the comments because I'm a bit worried hearing about this. You know what I mean? I think if this bid goes in, they will accept it. They need the money. They need the money. But is he worth 60 million, guys? He's had a decent season. I don't think it's been that great. I don't think it warrants us bidding over 40 million in any way, shape, or form. I know he has potential, but I'm nah, bro. I'm shocked because a lot of people say he played under Ruud van Nistelrooy, but the facts remain, guys, that while he was playing under Ruud van Nistelrooy, after the end of the season, PSV did make a bid and approach for this guy, £6 million. He was worth 12 million at the time. And Everton asked for more money and they walked away. They walked away. Why would they walk away if he's that good? It's the same thing, the same problem I'm having with the links to Ivan Toney. Every single London club has steered very clear of Ivan Toney. They've even purchased more expensive players in the same position than Ivan Toney. And Chelsea's even getting an alternative, or they're getting two strikers. They're going for Osimhen and Joao Felix instead of $40 million Ivan Toney. Why? What are we doing? Yeah, I think 50 is still high, bro. I think 50 is still high. I think 45 plus 5 with some insurmountable add-ons as the 5 million, bro, in my honest opinion. Yeah, I hopefully not, Toxie. Hopefully they don't touch this deal. I would prefer, yes, me too, bro. And this dude is like, what, 50 million euros or 55 million euros and or something like that? Or is it more? I think I reported on it. Might have been like 70. I don't know. But maybe we can get them to do us a deal because they also have Goncalo Ignacio, who's also left-footed. Man, at this point, I would take Hermoso and I would chill until the next transfer window in January, to be fair, guys. Tommy is saying, nah, I don't agree with you guys. I would take him. He's quality. Still young, could become a fan favorite and Colossus for us. We should pay the money, albeit with Man United tax added. All right, Tommy. I'll take your advice there. I don't know, bro. It's tough to swallow that one. Sean Jice won't. Yeah, maybe not. Everton is not desperate. Yo, didn't you guys hear? Everton is about to experience another. They encroach another violation to the PFA rules. About 16.5 million over or 6.5 million, something like that. They might need the money, bro. There's one reason United would get Branthwaite or Tony. They are English, bro. We don't need that. We got the youngsters replacing them this season, bro. All of the youngsters coming into the team supplement the English quota. English tax will be insane. When we bought Rio, it was big money, high risk. We should go for it. But Rio was actually very good, though, bro. Rio was an amazing defender, bro. This guy has not been anything close to amazing. Garnacho sat this guy down 4 times in the same game. The referee felt sorry for him and didn't give him 3 penalties, bro. I'm afraid of that. I'm afraid he's going to get torched by guys like Vinny Jr. and stuff like that because he doesn't seem to be able to deal with tricky wingers, bro. He had a 7-game demolition with every team that played against him after Garnacho, so it's one of those things. Noah is saying he wouldn't take him. He wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't. If we suddenly found the cash, why not buy Adam Wharton? Adam Wharton, it has been reported that Crystal Palace won 80 million for Adam Wharton. He's not worth that either. Let's forget that. One, I'm not even going to waste the time to talk about Adam Wharton. 80 million, forget that shit, bro. Straight up. That's just me. Because I don't see how a guy suddenly played 10 games and it's 80 million, bro. Crystal Palace didn't win shit. You know what I'm saying? So maybe if they won something, yeah, I could pay the 80. I would pay 50 for Wharton, though. I would pay 50 for Wharton. Yeah, I would. But I think Hermoso will offer us what Branthwaite will offer us for the next 2-3 seasons comfortably. That's just my honest opinion. I think Hermoso is the exact profile of Branthwaite, and he would do the job just as good, if not better, for the next 2-3 seasons. That's just me. While we wait for Branthwaite's contract to run out, and we could sign him on a free for a reduced price. What do you guys say? If we need him that bad, could get him next season or the season after. You know? Yeah, ask for a discount on Wharton. That's 100%. I could do 50. I don't mind. 50 plus 10 in add-ons. We could even stretch to that for Adam Wharton. That's that much I will say. His performance this season was consistent in the last 10 games. Consistently very good. I think at best in comparison, Branthwaite was shaky, was up and down throughout the season. First season of the Premier League. Yeah. Not for me. Anyway, I wanted to bring you guys a little bit of a report as well coming in right now. Something very interesting. I found it very, very interesting, guys. It's something that Sir Jim was saying, and I'll go through the report with you guys because I thought it was pretty interesting to hear what Sir Jim had to say, right? And then we'll continue with the last bit of transfer news, if you guys don't mind. Smash a like, you know what I mean? Big up. Sir Jim Ratcliffe shares a fresh verdict on Erik Ten Hag, who has been doing too much at Old Trafford. Erik Ten Hag got the third season of his Manchester United tenure underway yesterday with the Community Shield final at Wembley. Despite ultimately missing out on bragging rights following a penalty shootout defeat, the majority of United faithful were pleased with what they saw of their team in the first competitive fixture of 24-25. Fewer shots being conceded along with threatening and dangerous phases of build-up play saw the Reds outperform Manchester City for the majority of the clash, with Alejandro Garnacho proving yet again he can come in clutch on the greatest of occasions when he netted a stunning well-taken goal in the last 10 minutes of regular time. It was, however, soon counteracted by Bernardo Silva, who beat some makeshift right back and Facundo Pellistri to a header at the back post to draw the scoring level. Now Romano is saying keep an eye on the 52 cap United Aces situation, could be sold before deadline day. And that we're talking about is Scott McTominay as well, right? But Ratcliffe has been talking about Erik Ten Hag, and he says he's a good guy, and he has been doing his best, but he's been doing too much. The new co-owner said that Ten Hag was trying to sort out the squad as well as fix the leaks in the roof at the same time. How the hell? Anyway, Ratcliffe touched on the wholesale changes he has already made, stating you can put your head in the sand. You have to face facts. It needed a fresh start, so that was what we have done. Big up to Ratcliffe for that, bro. Big up to Ratcliffe because he said, the full attention of Erik ten Hag can now remain on the Premier League as well as the team performance in their games. With the structure behind him, he now does not have to worry about fixing the leaks in the roof as well as the leaks in the team. Guys, what are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments. What do you think about Sir Jim Ratcliffe recently commenting on this? What are your thoughts? Forget him, focus on 2 midfield, left back. Now it's better. Big up this channel, road to 1K, guys. Sub and smash the likes. Big up to you, Abdullah Irwan. Big up to you, broski. I can admit one thing. If we do get UGARTE, BERGE, and Branthwaite, we would be able to launch a run for... Everyone, that's Yali Malmin. And if you know Yali Malmin, if he's saying that, bro, I'm gonna go with you on that, bro. You're one of those guys. I take your word for it. Mark, in my opinion, we should sell Eriksen, Lindelof, McTominay if we get good prices so that we could sign UGARTE and also a new left back as well. Well, I mean, this is why I've been talking so much about Mario Hermoso, my bro. Mario Hermoso will be able to cover at left back. We got Mazraoui could fill in, and we got those two guys will be available at some point in the season as well. And there's a young Harry Mass that could come in and get some minutes, guys. Let's not try to block up the route to the first team for the youngster. That's my honest opinion on the left side position. Fair play to Sir Jim. Much respect on that. We can't spend our limited budget on a third expensive centre back. We need midfielders and a left back, 100%. So Jim is hinting that EGH should no longer scout players and be in charge of transfers, just coach the players. Now he is and will remain in the discussion for the transfer of players, bro, in terms of the discussion of being presented with options and choosing his first choice. But at the end of the day, it will be a discussion amongst a round table of the various heads of different departments now, and not just Ten Hag, which makes it a better situation for all of us going forward. To be fair, I agree with you, bro. Big up. Now, guys, a little touch on all things United. To be fair, let's move on as Newcastle women's team target United star Nikita Paris in an ambitious move to lure her away to the Toon. I just wanted to touch on this, guys, because as you know, they're all Manchester United, and your boy is covering it all from the under 18s to the women's team. And the women's team, I will not forget to mention this. They have signed 5 players so far this summer, 2 strikers, 2 midfielders, and a defender. So, guys, things are all kicking off, and it's not just in the male team. The female team are also experiencing a sort of overhaul and a change of the guard. So, guys, we could be excited for both fronts. For those of you who watch all things United, even those of you who watch the women's team as well, it could be an exciting season for both the United teams as they launch their title chases. Now, a little bit of a slight detour again, guys, and I'm just going to bring this to the fold that should make you very happy. There has been a top 6 in young players nominated, and the front-running top 6 includes 2 of our United youngsters, the dynamic Kobe Mainu and the clutch Garnacho. Guys, what are your thoughts? There's also featured on the list as well, has been featured, is the likes of Cole Palmer, Michael Olise, as well as Bukayo Saka. Guys, what are your thoughts in the comments? Let me know, because you know what? These 2 guys should be getting first and second place, if not Cole Palmer, in my honest opinion. I think that's the only guy could upset them this season. But at the end of the day, it's so good to see 2 United talents in that. And maybe next season we might be seeing 3. Because we got an 18-year-old and a Euro, guys. So, it might be one of those things. Next season, we could see 3 youngsters in the goal for the Young Player of the Year award, because they will still be of age. Garnacho will be turning 20. Kobe will be turning 20. And, of course, Euro will be turning 19. Could we make a clean sweep? Guys, it's going to be exciting. We won trophies and not club trophies and not players awards. Yeah, but we have to talk about the youngsters. You know what I mean? We have to give them a little bit of prop. It's interesting. You know what I'm saying? Big up to them. They've been doing a good job. You gotta make them feel nice. You gotta nice it up for them, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. I'm gonna check up the last few stories coming in, guys, so I could give you that update right now. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Right. So, guys, the only other thing that I have for you right now is the big question that I would like to ask every single one in the chat, in the comments, whether you're watching live or in the non-live section. Please drop your comments and let me know what you are thinking, because I would like to know how everyone feels about Bruno receiving a major boost in his contract, with a new contract that extends until 2028, guys. What are your thoughts? Let me know what you're thinking, guys, because I think this is a great idea. I think this settles it. Bruno deserves to be one of our top earners, since he's been our most consistent top performer in the last few seasons. Even in his bad season, he still had a decent season by the standards of most of our players. As you can see, I think it's well deserved. And I think this sets a different precedent for players who are on lesser wages, who will now be looking at this as an example. Run. Give United blood, sweat, tears, your best performances. Be available as much as you can. Do your best. And you might be getting a bonus. You know what I mean? I think this is good, in my opinion. But what are your thoughts, guys? Get in and let me know what you're thinking. Manu and Garnacho deserve it over other contenders only because trophies matter, not penalties. Big up. Big up. Big up. Big up to you. I'm pulling your leg, mood. So yeah, bro, don't worry, bro. It's all good. It's all good. Let's get 30 likes, guys. Please smash it. Big up to you, Brian Foskett, coming in. Hope you're well. Definitely Bruno, Bruno, Bruno. And yes, Steph, I agree with that. The captain should be paid the most, but the wages are stupidity, to be fair. To be fair. You know what I'm saying? I love Bruno, but being ruthless, I would look to trade him and use the money to buy replacement Florian Wirtz. That's what Real Madrid would do. Yeah, I could hear that, but at the same time, it's not worth spending 150 million on Florian Wirtz, bro. Let's be real. You know what I mean? I'm being so honest. I do like the kid. I actually would prefer to get Jamal Musiala. So if we have to spend 100 plus, that's the guy we should be getting. We could end up with maybe 5 youngsters on that list: Shea, Lacey, and Harry Amas, maybe even Martin and Collier as well. The future is looking good. Well, I did say Collier has been given his chance. I did mention Amas as well, and Obi Martin as well. Shea Lacey was the one I did not mention because I know he's recovering from a slight injury. So I think he's going to spend the first 3 months being assessed in the under 21s and under 18s, and then be given a chance maybe in the Carabao Cup late stages. So let's see how it goes, guys. There's a lot of talent coming through, and I would not like us to block them. I would like us to let them get their chances to shine. You know what I mean? That's one thing. Garnacho deserves Young Player of the Year award just for that overhead kick. Didn't he? He should be winning the Puskas. Don't you think so? I think he should win the Puskas. You know what I mean? Onana, 24 likes. Let's get it going, guys. Let's get to 50 before I leave. The Scousers are taking the piss with the De Ligt signing. I hate Scousers with passion, 100%. Yeah, who cares about what they think, bro? They're just jealous. You know what I mean? Because the fans aren't going to be talking about Van Dijk after the next 2 weeks. All they're going to be saying is, just give me the light. Because De Ligt is going to hit this Premier League like a bulldozer, guys. He's going to be immense. I'm telling you. He's going to become a fan favorite at United and around the Premier League watchers in the next few weeks. Give him 3 to 6 months. I'm telling you now. Big up. Bruno would have stayed and played with the same wages. He would not have gone anywhere. He has toddlers, so moving would be a hassle. We will regret next. Bro. Man, Lutata, my brother, why are you being so negative on Bruno? I think Bruno will do fine. Bruno has always performed well for United. True, last season, he was not, at his best, but he had injuries as well, guys. So let's wait and see. Let's support them. Let's hope for the best this season first before we start being like, on the pessimistic side. You know what I mean? Big up to you, my brother, as well. Hope you're good, bro. Big up to everyone coming in. This has been my short. And the earlier comment. Which one was that? But I did read the one before, bro. Yeah, I did. Oh no, I didn't. Will the new contract and bumper wages reduce the moaning and mature captain Bruno and leader? Bro, I don't know about you, but I think Bruno doesn't moan as much as some of the other team's captains as well. I think he complains to players on the field, and the way he chooses to do so, I don't think we should be, really going too heavy on that, bro. Big up to you, Madhouse. What's going on? We've signed a player. We can't play for 3 months. Another with a limp. Being United fan is painful. Who's the one with a limp? Oh, yeah, well, that's Hoyland, probably, I guess. The lit bulldozer now get the wrecking ball UGARTE to complement the CB partnership. Well, yeah, get that guy in, big up. So that petition went down well. 100 and something thousand, writing and signing the petition, but the lit was still sold. I guess money was more important, or tar was viewed as better. I don't know, but the lit is here, guys, and we are gonna get delivered. I'm telling you, he's gonna come here and he's gonna deliver the goods. Big up. It's more about Bruno's attitude which controlled me than his performance. I think his attitude is perfect, bro. He's a winner. He wants to win. Of course, he's going to be upset when players are playing rubbish on the field and they're not doing their job. I think that's fair enough, bro. I understand how you feel, but I don't really agree there, bro. I kind of stand to disagree. I think his attitude is being over embellished, especially when Gary Neville said what he said and has never apologized for being wrong. And that's just my honest opinion. I mean, Kevin De Bruyne and Phil Foden, they asked to come off the field. They shy away from taking penalties. They surround referees. No one tells them about complaining and crying. You know what I mean? They're always diving as well, to be fair. I think the position was missing 3K people to sign it before they could take it to the Bayern board. Oh, big, wow. Were you at Carrington, bro? Really? Nah, he wasn't limping, bro. I think you were just walking in slippers with socks. That makes you look like you kind of have a bop. You know what I mean? You never know. You never know. Yo, we signed a petition, bro. It was like 40,000 strong for Eric Ten Hag to stay, bro. Don't think we didn't. I did. I don't know if you did, but I did. Big up. Will Bruno stay on top of this game for the duration of the contract? I like the idea of moving older players. Well, Bruno is not even 30 yet, bro. You know what I mean? Harry Maguire is older than Bruno, bro. And you know what I mean? I think Bruno would be at the top of the game for at least 2 more seasons. So if we're moving on in the last year, we can do that, bro. I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Now, guys, thank you so much for being here. I will be back later on this evening with the final update for today. I think there's going to be some movement still to come today. You might be hearing a terms agreed for Manuel UGARTE and possibly a here we go from Mario Hermoso. Guys, there's lots of talks coming out. There's also the deal that possibly might happen in Adrian Rabiot. Newcastle have said to pull out of the deal late this morning. So it might be that he's actually coming to Old Trafford. Let's see how it goes. Ask me that question in 2 weeks, bro, and I will tell you. When the transfer window closes, I will say it if I must. Right? I promise you. Ask me that question when the window closes. If we get UGARTE, if we get UGARTE, Hermoso, and Rabiot, of course I'm gonna say we're back, bro. I'm telling you now. If we get those 3 players in the door by the end of this week, I'm saying that sentence loud. I'll even make it the thumbnail, bro, if you want to see that. Big up to you guys. Thank you so much for your time. I hope all of you have a great day. It's your boy, MarkN MUFC fan with the daily update, and I'll be catching you guys later. Big up to each and every one of you. I'm sorry I can't call each and every one of your names out right now, but I'm going to try to create a casting list so at the end of all my streams, I will be thanking all you guys every single time in the intro. Big up to all of you, and thank you so much for your support. And don't forget, like, subscribe, and share, guys. It's been your boy, MarkN MUFC fan, with the daily update, Manchester United news. Bye, guys.